everyone, it's Mary Beth. Welcome back to my channel. So today is all about turtles. I've pulled out a bunch of different turtle molds and thought we would do some. So I definitely want to do this big one. By the way, let's start this video outright by letting you know I have 2 broken nails. It is Friday, June 5th in the evening, and my nail lady comes to my house tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So I apologize for both these nails are completely broke off, and it's embarrassing, but whatever. I'll have gloves on most of the video, so I just wanted to go over that first. Anyway, I haven't picked out the colors yet. We'll get to that in a little bit, but what we're going to start with, I've got these Let's Resin turtles that I want to do today. And I've also got these, if we have some extras, the cute little turtles and this Bondcraftor turtle. So for extras, if we may get to these, if we have extra, which typically I do have extra. Anyway, what we're going to do with this one is I want to use some of these flowers in the bottom. So I figure I'll just pour some clear resin, a little bit of clear resin, not much, and fill the bottom with some of these flowers. And then I think what I want to do, kind of let that sit for a little bit, and then we'll do clear resin with just a very little bit of this Let's Resin Orchid alcohol ink and probably some crushed crystal and fill it up. I think that's going to look cute because then the flowers will hopefully show through on the shell. That's my plan for this one. So I need to pick out, I want to do some fun colors in these 2 little cute baby ones. And then for this one, I think I do want to pull out the crushed glass. And see, it's basically a tray like this. And I thought it would be cool to have some of the crushed glass. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to work properly in the mold. But I thought it'd be cool to have some down in here. It might end up in other places. But I really want it in like the little flippers. So while I'm doing clear resin with flowers, I may do some resin with some crushed glass and put it down in here as well. So let's start with that, with just a little bit of clear resin just to get us going here, to get those 2 things done. I'm going to set these 2 aside as well. And we don't need the flowers quite yet. So I'm going to just mix up a little bit of resin. I'll probably just use my mini mixer for that. I don't need much. I mean, really, maybe just a few ounces just to see how it goes. I don't even think I need that much. Maybe just a couple ounces, honestly, because I just need enough to coat the bottom. But the thing is it's concave like this. So I don't know how hard that's going to be to get those flowers. I just need them to stick, you know? And then, yeah, I'll just mix up probably 4 ounces. If we have extra, we'll make one of our other little turtles over there. Yeah, and we're going to be using the Let's Resin Epoxy, the 1-to-1 resin today. And yeah, so let me get that mixed up, and then we'll be back and get this going. Okay, plans have already changed. So I ended up making 5 ounces. That was by mistake, but whatever. It happens. I meant to make 4, but regardless, the plans have changed. The plan is still the same for this one with the flowers. That's still the plan. However, with the big one, we're going to marble these 3 colors all by Bondcraftor. It's their purple, their dark blue, and their green blue. And I think they're just gorgeous colors. And I want to marble all these, and I don't think I'm going to use any crushed glass in this. That one, we'll mix up this resin in a little bit, okay? So I'm just going to set that aside. But because I've mixed up 5 ounces, we only need a little bit for the flowers on this one. So we're going to fill up one of the turtles. This takes a little more than 2.5 ounces. And what we're going to use is Dianka Pours Supernova and Octapus Ink in Jeans. So we're going to marble these 2 colors in this little baby turtle. So my resin is just about done mixing up, but first things first, while it's still mixing, I'm going to go ahead and take the Supernova. Let me just get these out of the way. Oh, I am getting low. I'm getting in the middle of putting an order in for some more micas from her. We don't need much because we're only doing like 1.5 ounces or so of that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of alcohol and dissolve it. And it looks like, yep, that's enough. And then I'll pour my 1.5 ounces of resin in here. I am gonna run it through the bubble remover, and I will also pour probably 1.5 ounces or close to it, 1.25 ounces, and put the alcohol ink in here. So we're not gonna have too much. And then we'll come back and we'll pour the baby turtle, and we'll put the clear resin in here and lay the flowers in. So we'll be back after the bubble remover's done. Okay, we're gonna start with our larger turtle here, and put the flowers in. I've got the Supernova and the Jeans alcohol ink over here. So it's been 10 minutes that they spent in the bubble remover and about 5 mixing. So they can sit while we do this, because I want them to get a little bit warm. So when we pour them, the marbling will work. You know, they won't mix into one color. Hopefully they won't mix into one color. Okay. So let's just start. I am not that great placing flowers, but I always say you just got to try, right? You just got to keep trying and hope for the best. So here's the thing. See, it's concave, like I was saying. So let's see here. I'm just gonna kind of roll. It's hard to see, right? Because it's clear, but I'm just I just poured a little bit in, and I'm just rolling it around the shell portion. And there's not a lot in here, but there's enough to cover it. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to start laying. I hope you can see the flowers. I think you can. I'm going to start laying the flowers down here. Let me get a different. I think these might work better. I don't know. This part is so hard for me because these flowers are just so gentle. I'm not good with super gentle things. Make sure this is the front of the flower, so I want to turn it over so that it shows on the top of the shell. So we'll put that one in there, kind of get it stuck to the resin. Let's do some of these purpley baby's breath, I think they are. I'll put some up here. Kind of put that stem behind there. Very pretty. Let's put this pink flower maybe right over here. I have no idea, you guys. I'm just going for it. Just going for it. All right, let's put another. Well, let's see. Maybe we should put some greenery also. I don't know. Just put some going this way. Hopefully it sticks down. I'm going to kind of roll that. Oh, it's going to roll the flowers when I do that. But I'm trying to roll the resin because, again, like I said, it's concave, right? So it dips down. I think that'll be okay. I hope so. Let's put this one down over here. And maybe, ooh, I like these little things. I don't know what that is, but we'll put one on there. Maybe put another one up here. Okay, I guess, I know it's probably hard for you to see what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to, you guys, I don't know. I'm just trying to get it in the shell. And like the resin's not staying up on the side of the shell. You know what I mean? So that's a little difficult, but there's plenty in the bottom of the shell. So that's why I'm like trying to roll it back, some of that resin over here. But when I do that, I kind of screw up my placement a little bit. Let's put this over there. And maybe this one right up over here. I think we're going to leave it at that and hope for the best. Okay. All right. I think I might pour just a little bit more. I mean, it took drops. Like, I hardly have anything in here. But I'm going to cover this. I don't know if, oh, I just kind of wanted to cover that up. I probably put too much. But I want to make sure all the flowers are covered, you know. I wonder if I could. Now they're kind of floating around. That's not good. Oh, that was probably a mistake. Probably too much resin. I'm just going to let it be for a while and hope for the best. Okay, so let me move my flowers out of the way. I have a like a container thing where I have all my dried flowers. I just kind of keep them all together. Okay, so that's good. Got that put away. Now, let's move this just kind of off to the side for now. And let's bring in our baby turtle. Let me put these away. Don't need those anymore. Okay, and we still have, great, we have 1.5 ounces of clear too, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, yes, I do. We'll fill up some of the other turtles, the ones that we said we'd use for extra. So we'll put some coloring in there. All right, but first let's do this one. It's not really that warm yet. It probably could wait a little while. But I'm just debating, do I wait like 5 more minutes? I think I do. I'll be back. Okay, I think we're ready to pour. Oh my gosh, I did not know my heat mat just turned on. It was on low. Is it off? Oh gosh. Sorry about that. Well, now it's warm. Golly. All right, let's squirt. Here we go. Let's start with some of the beautiful jeans colored alcohol ink. That's pretty. Oopsie. Kind of went out the mold there. Let's get some of the Supernova in there. Pretty. I mean, it may just kind of mix, but I mean, it will mix, but I just hope we kind of see some differences, you know? I don't know. We'll see what happens. You never know. That is part of the fun, right? Experimenting and seeing with your colors and your different micas and alcohol inks and paste. Ooh, paste would have been cool in here too. I'm liking the jeans color, the alcohol ink blue with the Supernova though. That's a pretty mixture, huh? I didn't even squeeze or anything. You know what I need to do is get a dotting tool. Where are all my dotting tools? Here's one. And I always get a bubble in that tail, and then I have a little hole, you know? I don't know. But let me go down in the head too. Just make sure we're good. Hopefully we're good. I don't know. Okay. Nice. Very nice. I mixed up 3 ounces and it said 2.53, so we should be good. I should be good on the amount of resin. But I'm kind of getting a little concerned because we haven't filled up the little flippers yet all the way. But you know, when you scrape, you do get quite a bit out. So let's do that now. Just pour it right in here. It should push up into the flippers. There it goes. So tonight, let me tell you what we did. So like I said, it's Friday, June 5th. This will go out sometime, you know, within about a week or so. I try to stay a little bit ahead of the game here. Anyway, my little 5-year-old granddaughter, it was her first dance recital. It was so cute. And let me tell you, what a production. She goes to a very large dance studio, so they have all ages and everything, you know. I wasn't sure. I mean, and we're in Omaha, Nebraska. It was at it's called the Orpheum Theater, and it's a big, really old, beautiful building, you know. And that place was packed. I'm like, oh gosh, how long is this recital? You guys, it was long. It was like 2.5 hours. But it was so much fun. And she was actually chosen to be, she was in the finale also. So that was kind of cool that she got to be in that part as well. But her little dance was really cute. It was like a butterfly theme, you know. Okay, good. We're good. We had enough. Perfect. So I would actually plan 3 ounces for this, not 2.5. If you want it domed, you know. But anyways, yeah, so that was fun. So it's kind of late, but I'm always up late anyways. Kind of a night owl, so I do a lot of pouring and crafting late. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. It was really fun. She had a good time, and she did so good. She wasn't stage fright at all. Not at all. It was cute. Very, very cute. All right, so there is that turtle looking just dandy. I think those colors are really pretty together. So we're going to slide him off to the side. And we do have 1.5 ounces. I don't remember what this one took. I'm concerned it takes more than that. Let me look. Yeah, I think this takes like 2 ounces or so. So let's go to, yeah, I've got these. So we could use some in there. So let's, what color turtles do we want? Let's use some of this Berry Sherbet by Rolio. I'm just going to mix it in. I'm not going to worry about dissolving it for, like, you can mix your powder in resin. You don't have to dissolve it in alcohol, but it is nice to dissolve it in alcohol because then you don't have to worry about unmixed mica powder. I'm just being kind of lazy is all right now. Since my resin's already ready, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in and stir it up. And just make sure make sure I stir it good. And of course, I'm probably going to get bubbles. Yeah, so I'm kind of doing things backwards right now. That's okay. And the resin's getting thick and warm, and we knew that. Not only that, my heat mat was on. I didn't know. At least it was just on low and not for very long, because I only stepped away for about 5 minutes. I must have accidentally knocked the little button, you know. Anyway, this is such a pretty pink. This Berry Sherbet. That'll make some cute little turtles. We could maybe try to marble them with some alcohol ink or something. Nah, we'll just pour them. Let's just pour them. My resin's getting really thick, so I don't have time to dilly-dally around. So we're just going to pour some pink turtles, and they will make really super cute magnets, right? So we'll get some in here. Fill that one up. Get this one. Okay, nice. This is a really pretty pink. It does look like berry sherbet. It's making me hungry. Okay, we should. I'm pretty sure we have enough because there's plenty in here to scrape too, but I think I'm just going to scrape the scrapings into my drip mold, which I'll show you here in a moment how that's coming along. Okay, it looks like this is going to hopefully flow into all the flippers. This one could use just a little bit more, so come on, resin. You can do it. Okay. Actually, this one could use a little more too. So let me just do some drops in these, get them domed, because these are small, you know, I really don't want to have to be trying to trim them and all that, you know, or sand them, and rather have them domed. It makes it easier. For sure. Okay. That looks good. Absolutely perfect. All right. So my drip mold, I've done the hands, you know, a couple times now. So I've been doing, I don't know if you remember, if I think I may have showed it, but this is a bowl. And look how cool this bowl is going to be with all the different, I don't know if you can see through the mold, but the different pores, you know. So I thought that would be kind of cool to do a bowl. How fun. So yeah, so just gonna, there's not much left in here, but that's what a drip mold's for, right? So this will be a fun one. I love drip molds. I think they turn out so cool looking. Okay, there we go. Got it in there. Perfect. All right, well, I'm going to, I've got to let the turtle that has the flowers set up for a little bit. And when that's set up a little bit, then I'll mix up resin. Well, actually, I might do that in a separate pour because the large turtle, this one, I don't remember how much this one took. So I might just do this one on its own. And as a reminder, these are the 3 colors we're going to use. That's going to be really pretty. So I'm going to take a little break. I'll come back. You won't even know that I took a break. I don't know why I tell you that. I don't know. I feel like you need to know everything I'm doing. I don't know. Anyways, but when I come back, I will have the resin mixed and through the bubble remover and all that. So we'll be ready to pour. Okay, we are ready to pour the last 2 turtles. So our little baby turtle here and the bigger turtle. And then if we have extra, hopefully we can do the Bondcraftor turtle. So for the baby turtle, we've got the beautiful cherry blossom and pink rose shimmer. Look at that. So these 2 are going in together. It's been about 25-ish minutes. They're not really warm yet, but we're hoping for the best here. So they may mix. This is more of like a shimmery color. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Can you see that? I am making a mess also. Of course I am. Oh, so pretty. This is going to be a beautiful pinkish shimmery turtle. She's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to decorate her up. After I pour this one, we're going to stick the dotting tool in the tail and just see if we can make sure there's no bubbles. Look at those two colors. Wowza. Wowza, I say. Oh my goodness. I always have a problem with the tail. So, I mean, it's kind of hidden under the shell anyways, so it's not like a huge deal, but I try to get no bubbles. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. I'm hoping down below it's going like on the shell. I hope it's really pretty too. All right. Let's continue. I made up 4 ounces, so we have plenty. We will have a little extra of this. If we have a little extra of all the colors, we'll just make a really colorful turtle. And this is only supposed to take 2.5 ounces. I think it's a little wrong. I think it's closer to 3. I mean, if you want it domed. Maybe they don't dome it when they measure it. Okay, that is domed. So that looks good. That's very domed. Okay, perfect. All right, let's scooch on over, out of the way. Perfect. And then we got the big one here. So for the big one, I am impressed with these Bondcraftor colors. Let me show them to you. Give me 2 seconds here. So this is the dark blue. We've used this one before on my channel, which I love, and I love, love, love their purple. We've used this one too, but I've never used the blue-green, and it is gorgeous as well. And I think all 3 of these colors are going to look spectacular together. So let's see, hopefully we're in frame. I don't want to be spilling. Okay, so we're going to squirt up in his head and down in flippers really well here. And if I didn't say, in case I didn't say, I did run all this through the bubble remover, okay? So we're doing the best we can here. How do I want to do this? I think I was just going to pour. We're not going to, I was going to maybe do kind of like a in the center, but I think we'll just go for it. We want all the colors to touch the silicone though, right? So let me get that blue in there real quick here. Get it on the silicone also. There we go. Because that's what's going to show up on the front. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. How pretty are these colors? Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, let's get some of this purple. So my nail lady's going to be here in about 10 minutes. So I'm trying to get this pour done so that while I'm getting my nails done, which earlier in the video was last night, and you saw I had 2 broken nails. Yeah, while I'm getting that done, this will be curing, and then we can come back and demold everything. So I'm getting, by the way, just so you know, you'll see them later in the video, but I'm getting navy chrome on my nails. I think that's going to look really pretty. She has a bunch of chrome powders that she's bringing, but I'm going to bring up my Let's Resin chrome powders and just see which one. So I think we're going with navy chrome that she's bringing, but who knows? We'll see. We'll compare and see which ones we like better. So you guys will have to let me know. But I'm excited. Excited to get my nails done. Because she's going on vacation out of town. So I need to get these things done today with 2 broken nails. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm loving these colors together. So pretty. This purple is just absolutely stunning, don't you think? Wow, this is some. I had about 12 ounces of these colors, so this I would definitely plan 12 ounces for this big old turtle, which gosh, I got them off of Amazon. I'm sure I can find the link, so we will, in case you get this, I would plan 12 just to be safe. Maybe even 13. My gosh, let's see if we even have enough. I think we will with scraping. So pretty. So, so pretty. Oh, I'm excited for all these turtles. I think they're going to be so cute when they're all done. Okay, let's do the purple next. Get the rest of this one out. We are looking good. This purple, I'm telling you, by Bondcraftor is probably my favorite purple. I just think it's stunning. I like the kind of bluish, very light bluish tone to it, you know? It's a very cool purple tone, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, are we domed? I think I can put the blue in there. Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to go crazy and cause an issue. Oh my gosh, so pretty. This is they have a regular blue. I don't think I've tried that one yet. This is called the dark blue. We'll have to try the regular blue too and kind of compare. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Good job, Bondcraftor. I do have a discount code for them as well. So in case you're curious, always check the description box, because that's where I have all of them listed. And I do have a Dianka Pours discount code now too. 15%, I believe. So that's a good deal, you know. All adds up, right? Okay, so that one is done. Oh, I want to spray the top, but I don't want any overflowing. I think we'll be okay. So yeah, 12 ounces for sure on that. I really only have like scrapings left. I'm probably just going to put this in my drip mold, which is the bowl. So unfortunately, we were unable to do this turtle, but that's okay. We got these extra ones and we got our other ones. Oh, we still need to fill this up. So when we come back, that'll be after my nails are done. We will use the Let's Resin Orchid alcohol ink. I'll mix up the resin and we'll get that ready and we'll pour this one too. So we will be back in a little bit. Okay, we are back for the final pour of the turtles. We're going to use the Let's Resin Orchid alcohol ink. I think I put 6 drops in each. There's 4.5 ounces in each of these, which is probably too much because this thing takes about 9 ounces, but we have a little bit of clear with the flowers. And then I used, what's it called? The Octopus Dragon Fruit to get this color. And I've got about 3.5 ounces, and I'm going to use it. I am going to go ahead and do this turtle also. So let me set that one aside. We'll start with this one. So let me go ahead and spray my alcohol in there to help prevent the bubbles. I also put some crushed crystal in this, just a very little bit. So this should be a pretty simple pour. We're just going to try to pour slow. Maybe a little up high. It also helps with bubbles. I did run it through the bubble remover, but it helps. I'm trying anything possible to avoid the bubbles. So let's see how this goes. I think this is going to look pretty, this orchid color with the flowers that we chose. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this one comes out. I'm not going to scrape that one just yet. That might go in my drip mold. We'll see. And now this one, again, I'm just pouring kind of slow and have a nice steady stream up high. And the crushed crystal also, if you get any little bubbles in there, I mean, it kind of helps hide them as well. So any little tricks, you know, to help with the bubble situation is always good. But like, I know a couple people have mentioned, it just means it's handmade, and I love that. There's bubbles. That's great because it's handmade, you know? So it's just a sign of our love, of our art. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So we're not going to be too concerned about that. All right. That is looking pretty darn good. I probably could dome it just a little bit more. So this took a full little over 8 ounces. And that's about right because I figured I had close to an ounce in there of the clear. Okay, that looks good. So drippings, maybe a 1/2 ounce in there. And let me just scooch this one on over. I think I will spray it. Hopefully it doesn't overflow. And now, you know, I did want to put crushed crystal. Well, I don't know if you'll really see the crushed crystal because this is a crystal mold. So I think we'll go without. But what might be interesting is if we use the rest of the, what is this called? Orchid. Kind of do, I don't know, a little bit of a marble, I guess. We'll just pour some of the orchid in. And then maybe pour some of this orangey color in. I don't know. This might be a funky looking turtle. But who knows? I wanted to try the dragon fruit and just see what it looked like, you know? Yeah, I don't think it's going to stay separate. I don't think it's warm enough. So we'll just pour it in, which means we're going to have quite a bit of this orange color left over, I'm assuming. That's okay. We can pour the little turtles. I have another set of those. All right, let's pour a little bit more of our orange. I should say dragon fruit. I guess that's kind of finished up there. I might be able to get a little bit more. Get this cup scraped. And that is going to be about it. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. So I've got 2 ounces left, which I think, let me move this out of the way. I should have put it on a paper towel, but this one's pretty easy to move, so we're okay there. I'm going to actually take my lighter. I'm worried I'm kind of domed here. I don't want it to overflow if I spray alcohol. So let me just take my lighter to it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now we got this one, and they're just going to be this light orangey dragon fruit color. Get these going. Okay. Get this one. It's pretty. I didn't put too many drops in. I wanted it to be kind of light, you know, the orangey color. This one. And let's see where we are at. Kind of let those fill up on their own. They're looking pretty good. I still have an ounce left. What did I do here? Oh, of course, my mold is dirty. Let me move this one over to the side. But this is that new butterfly mold. I don't know if an ounce is enough. Oh gosh, the outside of the mold is dirty. But let's try it and see if it's enough. I got this off Amazon. I really like it. It's just a 3D butterfly mold. Linda from Crazy Glass Lady, she uses it, and that's how I found out about it. I'm just going to take my dotting tool and kind of go down in here because that's where I had a problem the first time I poured it. So just want to make sure got the resin down in all the little areas. Okay. Now we can fill it up. Oh, look at that. I think an ounce is about perfect. There we go. Just got scrapings left, which I'll put in my drip mold. So yeah, awesome. By the way, I got my nails done. I can't wait to show you. They're blue chrome. They look really good. But we'll have to do that on demold because right now I'm still messing with some resin. So I got to keep my gloves on. But they turned out nice. I was so glad to finally get them redone since I broke 2 nails. And our other stuff is fully cured. So we just need this stuff to cure up, and then we'll be back and we'll demold. We have a full table of turtles to demold and one butterfly. I guess we could start with the butterfly is still pretty warm. Let's see if we can get it out without doing any damage here. Ooh, a little bit of overpour. No big dealio. Oh, do you like my nails? I got the blue chrome. Isn't it pretty? Ah, it feels good to have my nails done, shortened and done and all the things. Anyway, here you go. Oh, that's pretty. This was a mixture of the dragon fruit alcohol ink and the leftover orchid. You know what? Let me take a paper towel, see if you can maybe see it better. But it's really pretty. Oh, I like that. I think these are perfect toppers for jars. I just really love this mold. Again, off Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. I'll link it. So there's our butterfly. Okay, let's do some of our turtles. Here's the turtles that are in the dragon fruit, and this is just the dragon fruit. No mixture in this one. Let me just set those down. They're cute. It's like a pinky orange. I really like it. Yeah, aren't they cute? Super cute. We domed them pretty well, so they're nice. Okay, cute little turtles. All right. And then we've got the ones that are in the berry sherbet. These will be cute too. Oopsie. That one out. I'll show you these. Those are really cute. All right. Okay. So set our little baby turtles over there. All right. Let's do these Let's Resin turtles next. These are the smaller one. Now remember, this one was the, oh gosh, the jeans. I think it was the jeans, alcohol ink, and the Supernova mica powder mixed together. Or, kind of, ooh. Oh, that is so cool looking. Look at that. Look at the shell. You can see some of the jeans, alcohol ink, the Supernova's the shimmery part. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, it did kind of mix together, but I can see the alcohol ink throughout in parts. So I just think that's a cool look. What do you think? And I don't think we got any bubbles. We got the tail intact. Unbelievable. So this turtle turned out good. Okay, what about this one? This one was, this was the Cherry Blossom by Laura's Art Corner, and then the other pink sparkly one. I can't think of the name of it, by Laura's Art Corner. Tail is intact. Yay. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Can you see that pinky sparkle? Oh, that's so cute. She's so pretty. So there's her. Oh, they look adorable. Okay, get that out of the way. All right, this is still pretty warm, but let's do the big one here. In this one, we had those 3 Bondcraftor colors, the dark blue, the blue green, and the purple. Beautiful colors. So let's see how this turned out. Ooh, I think we're going to like this one. I think so. If I can get it. Let's just start with one side over here. There we go. Maybe get this side. Okay, and come on, head. Come out nicely for me. All right. Perfect. All right, I love the back. Wow, that looks really cool. Ooh, that looks good. I love how we've got the blue-green a lot in the flippers, except for this one. But that purple and the blue, that is gorgeous. Oh, I'm loving this. I have no idea what we're going to do to this one yet, but I am excited to do something. That is so pretty. I really, really like it a lot. Definitely. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this little guy, our Bondcraftor turtle. Let's do this one too. I'm sorry. I think the butterfly may have only been the dragon fruit. This was the one we mixed dragon fruit with the orchid. I may have said that wrong. I apologize. Oh no, Mary Beth. Oh, we broke his head. I'm going to have to glue his little head. I will do that really quickly because he's still attached at the bottom, and then we'll push him in and you'll never know. But let me show him to you on a paper towel real quick. That is really a pretty color. On camera, I think it's looking darker than it really is. It's a light pinkish orange. I guess that would be dragon fruit, right? He's so cute. He always turns out really cute. Or she. Yeah, I need to put a little bit of glue where I cracked his head. He'll be all right. Okay, finally. And this one's warm. I hope I don't break a head or anything off. This one I'm very excited to see. This is the one that we put the dried flowers in clear, and then we used the orchid. Got a hole in the tail. I'm telling you, this one is hard, but it's underneath the shell. You'll never know. You just won't really know on that. Okay, so there's that. Let's see if we can get that flipper out. He's actually kind of hot on the bottom. Oh, let's see if we can get the head. Careful. Oh, good, it came out. Oh, that's pretty. Let me use that paper towel. Oh, I'm glad we went with orchid. That looks really good. What do you think? Now, could these have been separated out a little bit more? Maybe. Yes, I could have done a better job with the flowers for sure. But I think it's cute. And you know I'll probably bling around it anyway. So, oh my gosh. So cute. Look at that turtle. Here's its little babies. See the babies? Here's another baby with the head almost chopped off. We got the big mama, and then we've got all the little babies, the little mini babies right here. So, and don't forget our butterfly. Good pour, huh? Awesome. All right, well, let me get busy and do some finishing work, and then we'll be back for the final reveal. Okay, we are back for the final reveal. So for some of our extras, here is our butterfly. I'm just going to get a paper towel. I might be able to see it a little bit better. All I did, of course, on all of them, I don't need to repeat myself. I sanded and I resin restored where I can. I'm very, very low. But what I did on this one is I just put some pretty little rhinestones down the middle. And this 3D butterfly, I think, is so pretty. And I didn't put a magnet on it because I might want to save. I'm saving some of them for toppers to jars and stuff. So I just have like a little basket of saved ones. And here's this cute turtle. Look how cute the Bondcraftor turtle always turns out really cute. Just as a reminder, this alcohol ink and some of these little turtles is the, what's it called? Dragon Fruit by Octapus, as a reminder. Anyway, I just did, of course, you're going to see lots of rhinestones in the final reveal. We blinged up the turtles is what we did. So that one turned out really cute. Then for our little friends, some are in alcohol. 4 of them were in the alcohol ink, and 4 of them were in some mica powder. I think berry sherbet, maybe, or I can't remember. I'm so sorry. It's been a couple days. But I pretty much do the same thing with these. I just kind of highlight the shell, like if it's a heart or the stars or what have you, or outline the shell. And that's pretty much all I do. And I can make magnets out of them. That's probably what I'll do. I did not put the magnets on yet. So there's those. Okay, and then for there's 3 Let's Resin turtles, the 2 small ones and the larger one. So the 2 smaller ones, they got the same treatment, just different rhinestones. The pink one got light pink, no, sorry, AB rhinestones. And this one got silver rhinestones. And I think they turned out really pretty just around the shell. And it's so cute, right? Super cute. And then this Let's Resin turtle, the one we did in the alcohol ink and put the dried flowers in it, I think it turned out really pretty. And I did have a couple very small little holes from bubbles, just two. So I did outline the bottom part of the shell with light pink rhinestones. And it turned out really pretty. What do you think? And then for the grand finale, are you ready for our large turtle? Oh my gosh, I am in love with this one. This one we really blinged out. So on all the flippers, I put, I hope it's in camera. Okay, I put kind of a teal colored rhinestone in those. And then a little bit bigger, I used a blue and like a green blue all the way around, like alternating. And look at that. And of course, she's got some eyes. So that is the big turtle dish. And I really like her. She's very sparkly with her bling. She looks really good. So yeah, so those are all of our projects for today, our turtles. That was the theme for sure, except for the one butterfly, little misfit butterfly. Other than that, we've got all turtles. So I hope you enjoyed the project. I hope it gave you some inspiration. Thank you so much for your time. Your time is valuable. I am grateful you spend some of it with me. So thank you. And if you have not subscribed, I would love for you to do so. And please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to check the description box. Lots of information. Where I got the molds, and then of course discount codes, so take advantage of those. And if you need to get a hold of me, my email is also listed. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.
What a wasted time. Should have been here on the outside, read the signs. Used to call you mine, gave it my best, but I don't need one more try.